Welcome to the Automated Daily, Top News Edition. I'm your host, Trend Teller, bringing you the most important news from around the globe. Today is the 4th of August, 2023, and we have a lot to cover, so let's dive right in. Starting with international diplomacy, Saudi Arabia is stepping into the role of mediator this weekend, hosting talks on the ongoing Ukraine war. The meeting will see representatives from countries of the Global South, the European Union, the United States, and Canada, all coming together to support Ukraine's 10-point peace plan. The plan includes a crucial requirement for Russia to reaffirm Ukraine's territorial integrity and withdraw all its troops. The world is watching to see if China will participate, as its involvement could be a game-changer. This move is part of Saudi Arabia's broader strategy to revamp its global image, tarnished by the murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi in 2018. Moving on to environmental news, a recent study has issued a stark warning about the current levels of CO2 in the Earth's atmosphere. If we continue on our current trajectory, CO2 levels could reach 800 parts per million by 2100, nearly double the current concentration. This could lead to a biodiversity loss similar to 19 feet mass extinctions that have occurred over the past 534 million years. The study found a close link between CO2 concentrations and marine biodiversity loss, with higher CO2 levels leading to increased extinction rates. The main culprit? Ocean acidification resulting from elevated CO2 concentrations. In economic news, the Russian ruble has taken a hit, reaching its lowest level since the start of the war in Ukraine. The currency's value has been on a downward spiral since the beginning of the year, a blow to President Putin's efforts to navigate Western sanctions. The decline is largely due to Moscow's attempts to counteract Western sanctions that have strained the Russian economy. Turning to legal news, Special Counsel Jack Smith is leading the prosecution against Donald Trump in the case involving his alleged efforts to overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election. Smith, a seasoned prosecutor, has now brought 2 indictments against Trump, the first one related to Trump's mishandling of classified documents at his Mar-a-Lago resort. Smith has vowed to conduct the investigations independently and thoroughly. In military news, Ukraine has reportedly attacked a Russian naval base in Novorossiysk, causing severe damage to a large warship. The attack was carried out by a Ukrainian drone loaded with 450 kilograms of TNT. Russia's defense ministry claims to have repelled the attack and denies any casualties or damage. However, unconfirmed videos on social media show the damaged warship being towed away. Meanwhile, the U.S. military is considering an unprecedented move to place armed personnel on commercial ships traveling through the Strait of Hormuz. This is in response to Iran's repeated seizures of ships in the strait since 2019. The plan is still under discussion, and no final decision has been made. In tech news, a group of researchers have found a way to hack the hardware of Tesla's infotainment system, allowing them to access paid upgrades for free. They were also able to extract personal information from the car. Tesla would need to replace the hardware to mitigate this attack. The researchers will present their findings at the Black Hat Cybersecurity Conference. Turning to health and business, Moderna reported a loss and a sharp drop in revenue for the second quarter, with sales of its COVID vaccine dropping 94%. However, the company raised its full-year outlook for its COVID vaccine, expecting $6 billion to $8 billion in sales this year. Moderna hopes to end the sales slump with the rollout of its updated COVID vaccine targeting the Omicron subvariant XBB.1.5. The company is waiting for FDA approval for the jab. In the world of AI, Meta has launched AudioCraft, an open-source AI music generator. The tool has 3 models: MusicGen for composing music, AudioGen for creating sound effects, and Encodec for audio compression. AudioCraft was designed to provide inspiration and help musicians and sound designers brainstorm and iterate on their compositions. Finally, in India, the Digital Personal Data Protection Bill has been tabled in the Lok Sabha, raising concerns from the opposition. The bill aims to ensure the protection of personal data of Indians and holds internet companies and businesses accountable for data storage and processing. However, Opposition MPs have raised concerns about the bill empowering the government to access private data and creating a surveillance state. They have also suggested sending the bill to the Parliamentary Standing Committee for further evaluation. And that's a wrap for today's edition of the Automated Daily. I'm Trend Teller, thanking you for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow with more top news from around the world. Until then, stay informed and stay safe.